The question hit Ryan Koreshi like a thunderbolt. In the polished lobby of his company, Art and Core Technologies, he froze. A little girl, no older than 5, stood clutching a teddy bear. Sunlight danced in her curls, and something about her made Ryan's chest tighten. "Why does this little girl look exactly like me?" he whispered. Her father, Harris Nadim, introduced himself as the founder of a small learning center for kids in need. Ryan's eyes couldn't leave the girl, ISA. Every feature, every gesture mirrored him. Harris told Ryan about the center's struggles, overdue rent, old books, and kids who had nowhere else to go. But Ryan's mind wasn't on the problems. It was on ISA. Finally, he asked the question he couldn't hold back. "Why does she look like me?" The truth was devastating. Years ago, Ryan had fallen in love with a university student, Zimal. They dreamed of building a life together, but ambition and pride drove them apart. Ryan went abroad for a career opportunity. Zimal, left behind, discovered she was pregnant. She tried to reach him, but he had disappeared into his work. Alone, she carried the baby to term. Complications took her life during childbirth, leaving her brother, Harris, to raise ISA. Ryan had no idea. Now, face to face with ISA, the living proof of a love he abandoned, Ryan's world shook. In the days that followed, he couldn't focus on work. He visited the learning center quietly, watching ISA laugh, paint, and explore. Harris had built more than a school. He had built hope. Ryan realized something crucial. He had wealth, success, and power, but he had never made a sacrifice like this. One sunny afternoon, Ryan knelt beside ISA as she struggled with her shoelaces. Something shifted. Not guilt. Not obligation. But the awakening of a father's heart. He offered to support the center, honestly and respectfully, not secretly. Slowly, walls built over years began to crumble. Ryan publicly acknowledged ISA as his daughter. The announcement shocked the business world, but for the first time, he felt free. The greatest changes didn't happen in boardrooms. They happened in small moments, walking ISA to school, listening to her stories, attending her art exhibitions. Harris stayed by her side, honored, respected. Together they formed a family bound not by pride, but by love. The question that shook Ryan that day had become his greatest blessing. The little girl who looked like him reminded him what truly mattered: presence, love, and second chances. If this touched you, the full story revealed.